This is Ashton Forbes, right? I want you to just study this patch a bit here. He says this is the U.S. Navy badge of the unit, Lieutenant Commander Edward C. Lynn. So Edward C. Lynn belonged to this unit that was the whistleblower that Ashton talked about, right? Suspected leaker of the MH370 videos. The videos show 3 EVOs, so a ball lightning, which he's associating here to what this wizard / warlock is holding, circling and teleporting the Boeing 777, and the patch says anytime, anywhere. So check out this patch. It's got a wizard in a green robe. Oh, that's interesting. The green robe with red nail polish, with this middle finger being super long, holding 3 bolts, and it's the VPU. Which is the special the Vessel Patrol Unit Squadron. So basically, it's like a special. What was I trying to say? The answer is.
This would be on the premise that he was talking about, that it was probably the U.S. military that used some sort of weird technology to make that plane disappear.
Yeah,
and that it was kind of, they were taking out an asset, while at the same time.
Yeah.
But at the same time showing other people that, hey man, watch it.
Yeah, and then look at this map here too. It's got the northwest, east, south on it, northeast, southwest on it, and I think that's around. It's not very clear on where that is on the Earth to me, but I think it could be in the middle of the Atlantic where Hawaii is. Or sorry, the Pacific. Pacific. Yeah. Sorry, the Pacific. This is kind of like North South America here, but I don't know. And then that's at Antarctica, and that pink / gray.
Yeah, that's Antarctica. Yeah. And that's that's North South America on the right, I think. And Australia, New Zealand, all that weird shit on the left. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
What is this?
What?
What is this again? This is from this is some, where was this insignia from?
It's from the VPU, the special unit.
Thing? Okay.
Yeah, VPU-2 is a real thing. I'm just looking. I closed that art. I'm gonna just quickly try and pull up my history here to see if what I searched for on that. There it is. What is the VPU? So they say it stands for Special Projects Patrol Squadron 2. So I said, well, why is it? What's the VP for, right? Why VPU? And it says Special Projects. And the VP is Vessel Patrol Utility Squadron 2. But I mean, it gets, this was fun. I wanted to keep going on this. It gets a bit deeper here. So he talks about all this, and then he says, not as good as this patch, which is the NROL patch. The National Reconnaissance Office launch, number 39, let's say. And there's an octopus on there grabbing like this hentai girl. I think it's a real patch.
Is that a warning against the Japs?
I don't know. Hey, what is that? Maybe that's not even hentai. Better be careful. I don't know what those cartoony things are. And then they make a reference to Orko's orbs. That's the Orko, that ghost from He-Man that these things look like. There's the old wizard, the classic wizard command. This is from the Naval Security Group command. That's the old wizard with the 3 lightning bolts. So they've had the 3 lightning bolts for a while.
Interesting. No, Zeus had. Did Zeus have 3 lightning bolts?
Oh, it's very Zeus. Yeah, it's very Zeus-ish. I better be careful because my cat's going to come over. The start of Lynn's investigation began shortly after he reported to one of the Navy's most secretive units, the Special Projects Squadron 2 Wizards, based at Marine Corps in Hawaii. So that map would be that then. So that's crazy that they would actually show it, because that's when I looked at the globe, I was like, the only place that fits is Hawaii. The Wizards fly specialized versions of the service's P-3C Orion and the P-8A Poseidon aircraft used for signals and electronic intelligence gathering. So, and then we're going to get to some more patches here, some pretty cool ones. The Space Delta. This one, National Air and Space Intelligence, with a Sphinx and looks like a paper airplane, or maybe a TR-3B up top and a compass. We are sentries on the horizon, sounding the alarm against future airspace, missile, and cyber threats to our nation. I'm gonna go get some more for you here. This is I got a really, my favorite ones coming up here. They say there's some reference to this, like these that's interesting. There's these cartoon characters. The aviator thief looks like the wizard in a lot of ways. So they might have taken some from these games. There's the Star Wars Jawas or Yawas, whatever they called. Jawas. So
What?
here's one. This is similar to a patch I received in the mail over a year ago. Very esoteric stuff here. It's not woo. They want us to think that it's worth digging deep. And this is, I wish I could zoom in on this. I will do quickly zoom in. This is a lifetime of, oh, it's not working. Interesting. That picture won't get bigger. Lifetime of silence behind the green door. And that's interesting too, because that's in the Atlantic this time, right?
Yes.
And then the green door. I mean, the green door apparently is a clearance. The green door is here. Let me just scroll here quickly. The green door is associated with the Department of Energy, supposedly. Q clearances, while publicly acknowledged, represent varying degrees of top secret access. However, green door clearances operate on an entirely different level, where even their existence is classified. It's said that around 90,000 individuals hold Q clearances, but what lies beyond remains in the shadows. This comment is similar to the answer I gave in the original post. Green door clearance are above presidential clearances. All green clearances require lifetime restrictions. And he says on that other one, the long nail symbolizes precision and control and the ability to reach or influence targets subtly, like the intelligence operations that they conduct. And the map indicates worldwide operational capabilities. But the green door also, I mean, there is also a sexual connotation to that too. There's a green door thing in Vegas, actually. So that's an interesting one. I'm just going to get to my favorites here. Oh, here it is.
Think they're all real?
Yeah, some of them are. Yeah, these ones I'm showing you are real, like the real patches, but there are a bunch of fake ones, of course, too, right? So this one is apparently real too. Check this out. This is the National Reconnaissance Office. We own the night. Check this thing out, dude. Where is? Tell me where you think between the eyes is on this.
The Richard.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Is it a coincidence that right between the eyes of this matrix peaking, oh, there's a moon and something as well. The eyes are moons coming out of this sort of matrix thing. And then there's those planes going around the whole earth, and the eyes are right in West Africa where the Richat structure is.
Wow.
I mean, that's odd, right? Isn't that odd that you would have that there?
How do you spell Richard structure?
RICHAT, I thought.
It's not the structure. What's it called?
The Wizards and Warlocks. It's it's the structure, Richart structure, Ricat. I think that's all of it that I've got. I just thought it's pretty interesting to see. Oh, there's that Verboom Vincent with the 3 lightning bolts. Squadron. I think here's some fake ones. Wizards. The Wizards paint their nails. Who knew? Oh, there's the other one. So here's the other one that like makes me think of what you were talking about, you know, because if anything's happening in the US government, they probably know nothing is beyond our reach. And there's an octopus around the globe. That's that.
Hey, that's the octopus of global control.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the same one he got it from.
I mean, the other one is really blowing me away.
The Richard one?
Yeah, that's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
That's got to be Atlantis then. I mean, that would lend a lot more credence to that being Atlantis.
Yeah, here's the other one here. That's
Or
the
maybe it doesn't have to be
well,
that.
this
Maybe it's something else, you
well,
know?
this is the one that would be Atlantis too, right? I mean, the green door is right. Like, look at the eyes. The eyes are probably Atlantis. Like, why the red states there, the red Mexico area there? Like, couldn't those eyes be right in the Mid Atlantic Ridge?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Right?
Or even in Africa.
I don't think
Not
so.
in the
I
same
mean,
spot, it's too high up, right?
yeah, a lifetime of silence behind the green door.
Man,
Yeah, yeah, it's there's some here that this is a Diego Garcia one. I don't know if this is correct, if this is real or not, but interesting that they have somebody's saying that these things have been in Diego Garcia too, which is apparently connected with that flight disappearance, right? So,
yeah.
anyways, yeah, that's I
The
don't know.
lifetime of silence behind the green door is associated with a military patch linked to highly classified U.S. military units, particularly those involved in advanced aerospace projects and intelligence operations. This motto reflects the profound secrecy and confidentiality required of personnel engaged in these sensitive assignments.
Yeah,
Wow,
fascinating. Eh?
good one. All right, my
Yeah.
turn. Where's my fucking mouse gone? What the fuck? There it is. Okay. I got too much screen. You know what it is I think my battery's dying or something's
Well,
happening.
I make my mouse huge. I make my pointer very huge because it's much easier that way.